Hey guys, what's up? It's Rhett here with another video. This video is going to be my first John Collins video. Talking about what I think his future is. I am going to do a video talking about possible trades for him. So if y'all have any ideas, leave them in the comments and I'll do a video reacting to all the trades that y'all leave me. If y'all give me enough, which I hope y'all do. If I get like 20 or 30, I will react to them. Because I have my own ideas, but it'd be fun just to see what y'all think. And during the off season, it gives me good content to make. John Collins this year definitely didn't take a step forward in his career. I think as a player and as a teammate he might have, but production-wise, he did not. So I'm going from like a 10-point per game guy to like 15 and 15 to a 20 and 10 guy to this year about a 17 and 8 or 17 and 9, which is gonna happen when you bring in Bogey, Gallo, Hunter got better, and Trey. Well, Trey took a step back scoring, but Capella, and then you see and Herter took a step up, and then Capella's taking rebounds. But John did do things good. His shooting improved like it needed to. His dunking, he still does that. His defense got better. It's underrated. The thing that sucks about John is he is a center trapped in a power forward's body. If he had his wingspan is shorter than his height, which is bad. He has a negative wingspan. If he was 7 feet tall, he could be one of the best centers in the league, but he's not. John, great shooter. He played a great teammate role this year, and a big part of it, he sacrificed his numbers for success, team success and stuff, and it was good, but there were games where we needed him to step up. He had his career high this year, 38 against the Warriors. He had a couple high-scoring 30-point games and like high 20s. But in the playoffs when it mattered, he shied away. There were games where he took like 9 shots. Games where he took like 16 shots and he'd have like 20 points. But then, like I said, he'd shoot 10 shots the next game and he'd score like 14. And he couldn't do that. He can't do that for the money he wants. He wants a max contract. I don't think he's worth it. I think he's worth 4 years, 100 to 110 million. And when you look at it, he can't create his own shot, which is bad. His dribbling, if he wants to take it to an elite level and be an elite power forward, he needs to dribble. I'm not saying dribble like Giannis where he can take it coast to coast, but I'm saying where he can get it in the post and he can actually do moves. Because he tries to back you down and he turns and does a hook shot or he squares you up and shoots mid-range. He needs to be able to do it where he can catch it at the free throw line, take you off the dribble, go dunk it, or do a spin move around you. That's what makes Gallinari so good, is that, yeah, Gallinari's not as athletic, but Gallinari can dribble. And John doesn't need to dribble that much. And I think it'll be hard to teach somebody to dribble, which is a negative, because he's so old in his basketball career. I mean, definitely can, but guys, it takes a while for you to get comfortable handling the ball. But there are games like down the stretch in Game 6, we caught it to like 8. He got a rebound, and they got a traveling call because he didn't dribble. He took a step, and he wasn't comfortable dribbling. We've seen a couple times where he'll dribble it off his foot or he'll lose it. And that's one of the main problems I see. But when you look at the market, I don't know if there's not a better power forward you could get. The only things that I could see happen would be sign and trades, but that's a whole different story. I like John. Don't get me wrong. I bought his Baptist tee. I should have worn it for this video, but I wasn't thinking. And he was here for the rebuild. But you honestly, just because he was the guy who started the rebuild, you can't give him money he's not worth. Because you can't dig a hole for this franchise for the future just to please one guy. I don't want to be a team that is overpays him when, yes, he's super young, but if this is what the production he gives you for the rest of his career, it's great production, but it's not that elite level production that you're getting from a max player, and you don't want to dig a hole because you see teams do that and they have to get rid of young guys. Because we have Trey's going to get paid, Herder's going to get money, Hunter's going to get money, Reddish going to get money. Then soon Bogey, Capella, guys like that, Kongwu are going to get paid. So you don't want to dig yourself a max contract hole for a guy who's not a max contract. If we let John walk, you could see Hunter move to the 4. You would run Trey, Cam, Bogey, Hunter, and Capella. And that's a solid lineup based on what Cam showed us in the playoffs. And that's why one of the things is, if Cam didn't show us that in the playoffs, we might offer more for Collins. But since Cam showed us something, it's like, hey, we don't have to keep Collins if we think these guys are going to be worth more. And it sucks. I hope Collins loves the city of Atlanta and appreciates winning more than getting a bag or getting a bigger role. Yes, you could go to Sacramento and be like a 20-plus points per game guy, but not go anywhere. How much fun was that when it was just you and Trey and you're winning 20 games a year? But cool, I'm getting 20 points games and left and right. Or do you want to be a part of a winning team where tonight might be your night? It might be Trey's night. It might be Bogey's night. And it's a sacrifice, but I think that's one of the things that got this team this far. I hope John comes back. I hope he knows he's not worth it. The max, his playoff value diminished because games where Trey didn't play. We need our second star to play well, and he didn't do it. If he was a guard, it'd be easier to pay him max money because he could actually create shots. But John, like Capella, needs Trey to create for him. So I don't know John's future here. This video is kind of all over, but I mean, I'm going to do multiple videos talking about John because it's the main topic of our offseason. But he's got to figure out if he values winning or money. Do you want a chance to go to the championship next year, or do you want to just be a bottom feeder that gets your stats? I think he's a great teammate, great guy. I think he'll try to come back, but hopefully he knows his value. I'm hoping he doesn't get too selfish or arrogant or whatever and think he's worth more than he actually is, because he did not play like a max player in these playoffs. He would have a game, 2 games a series where you're like, wow, what a great player. And then he'd have other games where you're like, who is this guy? What happened to him? I thought he was super good. So there's no telling what happens. Thanks for watching. Leave your trades down below. I'll react to them. I'm probably going to have my own trade video tomorrow, and then my video reacting to y'all's trades. Thank you. Peace.